Hi everybody, Mr. Gibson here, obviously not here again today. This time it was planned. I am headed off to the California Council for the Social Studies Conference in lovely Costa Mesa, California, along with 4 other of my history pals. So I'll be back on Monday the 7th if you need to check in with me. But I just wanted to take some time before you guys take your quiz to go over the calendar for the next coming weeks. First and foremost, here we are. This is the day you're taking the quiz on the 4th. And you'll notice that we have our last combo chapter of notes will be due next Friday. We're going to be combining chapters 28 and 29, both of them on the Cold War, one focusing on American foreign policy during the Cold War, the other looking at how the Cold War shaped American society during the 1950s and the 1960s. So please, the only pages that you have to read for the combination notes are listed here, pages 700 to 726 for chapter 28. And page 734 to 743 for chapter 29. The rest of the content will be covered in class next week. Obviously, if you'd like a little extra credit, you could do both sets of notes for that. Next reminder, on Tuesday of next week, which is the 8th, where I am highlighting right now, that is going to be the day that we have our debate over the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So please have your debate documents done by then, because we're only going to have about 20 minutes of debate prep time before we start. The McCarthyism activity is going to spill over into Wednesday's class, and then any leftover will be taken care of on Friday the 11th. The other next thing, besides next week, your chapter 28, 29 combo notes due, you have a Schoology prompt due on Wednesday. It is currently up on the Schoology, our class Schoology site, and it is also on the Cold War, so please don't forget to do that. The following week, the last week before spring break, please note that we do have a unit test. It'll be, for you guys, it'll be on Thursday the 17th. We will be having our first individual DBQ essay. It'll be covering basically World War II up through the Vietnam era. And on the Tuesday of that week, the 15th, we're actually, after we spend some time talking about Vietnam and looking at a quick civil rights doc, I'm going to be giving you back your partner DBQs, so that way you can have some feedback from me just to kind of help you as you write your first DBQ on your own. Convention Day is on the 18th, and that's kind of an open day. I've got some stuff planned, but stay tuned for that later. Spring break is completely wide open. If you'd like to get a head start on your chapter 31 notes, you can. Otherwise, you can go ahead and wait until the week we come back. Please note that your lecture notes for this unit will be due on the Wednesday that we're back from break, but that's no big deal. It's just stapling stuff together. And then, of course, your Chapter 31 notes will be due on Friday, April 1st. Please note that we're almost done with the book. We'll be finished with the book after the second week of April. So that really begins our AP review time. So this entire week, starting on the 29th, is off limits for A-plus travel. I hope that you recall that I said that in the weeks leading up to the AP test, we would not be allowing any A-plus travel in my class, so because I've got some review activities planned for you. So you should be ready to take the test right now. We are using some new answer documents. I'm trying something out. Your name's already on them. You can use pen or pencil, but if you use pen, obviously be pretty sure about your answer. You have your short answer documents, for your short answer handout, I should say, for your response. Our substitute teacher is going to be passing out the multiple choice and the short answer shortly. Remember, the multiple choice is a class set, so please don't write on it. You can write all over the short answer. And you guys know the protocol for taking tests. Number 1 rule is silence until everyone is done. And then, of course, you should have turned your cell phones in by now, which I know you have. And remember, nobody gets their cell phones until after everyone's done with the test. Okay? Well, have a wonderful and happy weekend. Email me if you have any questions. And good luck on today's quiz, and may the force be with you all.